Hi there, my name's Annette, Sunbeam Fabric Art. Recently, I was able to obtain some sample books from a furniture store which shall not be named. And these sample books, there were 5 of them. A friend and I decided we needed to take these apart and save them from the landfill. So that was our main goal, is to get this stuff not in a landfill, recoup what we could use. The samples are drapery fabric. Some of it is maybe shade fabric, which we couldn't use, but all the drapery fabric was either a cotton poly blend, 100% polyester, or a polyester and linen. And those can definitely be used for blanket making, especially for charity projects. And some of the fabric samples were so beautiful. So let me take you along on my little journey and show you what we did. Here you see the 5 sample boxes I was able to obtain. It was such a thrill to be able to know that these were not going directly into the trash. We were going to be able to reuse, recycle most of this. And here you see the mountain of pages that have come out of those sample books. There is a lot to do. So we took our scissors and we just started cutting away the fabric from these rivets, just to save as much of that fabric as we could. I don't know if you've ever had to do an extended period of cutting with scissors, but I can tell you it's not easy to cut over and over and over again, especially through thick material with scissors. We were getting a little tired of that. So I mentioned a box cutter, and we were at my friend's house and she did check and they had box cutters. So we decided to get out some cutting mats, actually cutting boards, nice hard ones, and use a utility knife or box cutter or whatever you want to call it. And boy, was that a lot easier than using our scissors. But even that wasn't good enough. My friend thought of this tool, which you see in the frame there, and we were going to attempt to pop these rivets off using this tool. And guess what? That worked even better. So if you ever take on a project like this, make sure you have the right tool for the job. But by finagling with a screwdriver and this cutter, we could cut a whole book apart with just a few clicks. And look at this, all that beautiful fabric coming loose just with the pop of a few rivets. Hooray! when we finished popping all the rivets on all the books, we gathered ourselves around the table and we did some sorting of this fabric. And that is because there were two of us, and two of us that wanted much of this fabric. We sorted each book into its various patterns and color combinations so that it would be a lot easier for us to take on the task of really dividing what is a beautiful, beautiful group of fabric into two. So we did eventually get this all sorted out, and then we decided to kind of take turns choosing what we wanted, and we ended up eventually dividing all this into two groups, one for my friend and one for myself. And I also wanted to assure you that neither one of us got any injury at all during this process. No cuts, no scrapes, nothing in our eye. It was very, very well done. We were very careful, and yes, no injuries. And it was a pleasure to put a lot of what we couldn't use into a recycle bin instead of a trash bin. And here is a stack of some of the haul I took home with me. I will be making mostly quilts to donate out of the material that I took home with me. And I'll definitely show you what I come up with in a future video. So I hope this video makes you think differently about things that you can use and keep out of the landfill to make fun projects, or even something that you could donate to a good cause. If you're enjoying my videos, I hope you can subscribe to my channel. You can click that little bell icon to get notified when I post new content, and also clicking that like button really helps me out too. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope to see you back very soon.